Yeah, let's touch wood, man.
Touch wood.
Yeah.
Arsenal will not win the Champions League this season.
Those sticky hands won't even go near that trophy, bro.
Wow, it has not just any hands. This
Sticky hands. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Gold Diggers podcast. We were missing last week, but we had some business to attend with the African Cup of Nations final that some people couldn't make it to. So I don't know why they're piping up. Why are you dancing? I feel like shame is free. You didn't make it there. You didn't even make it to the semi. You didn't make it out of your group.
Listen, we both went home with the same thing. Actually, we went home with lights. You didn't. Anyway.
Have we even been recording for 1 minute?
Hold on, but have you guys not learned from 90s, baby? So now you're cussing our light. Rah, Teema, don't get cancelled, you know. Don't get cancelled, bro.
That came from
Don't get cancelled,
How
bro.
did you go from 2 plus
Like, we are
2
in my country, we are suffering with the light. Like, we are at war with that light. So don't get cancelled, innit?
You're at war with your own light.
Yeah.
Switch.
Yeah. 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 Don't get cancelled. That's what I'm saying. Anyway.
Oh boy.
Yeah, last week Sunday, Nigeria unfortunately were dismissed at the final. Ivory Coast were AFCON champions, but that's okay. It's no biggie. At least some of us have won the AFCON in our lifetime.
In the Bible, it says, love thy neighbour. So I had to love thy neighbour. Ivory Coast are our neighbours.
Nigerian neighbours too?
No, we're literally directly next door to each other.
We're literally directly... How do you think we got rid of you from our country?
Here we go.
Don't get cancelled.
Yeah, that's why they've got the bags. That's why the bags are named after them.
Did you not learn from 90s babies? Don't get cancelled. We're at war with our bags.
Let me just mind my Caribbean business.
It's okay, we got Copa America in the summer.
Ciao. My bad,
I just haven't seen Anita in a while, man.
Oh, it's all love, Teema,
Oh,
man. It's
love
all
you.
love. I love you too, girl. Anyway, so moving on to pressing matters. You're joined by me, your host, at Anita by me _ on all platforms, and we are here with
Shy at Shy Carter.
Teema at Teams _GH on all platforms.
Lauren at Lauren Coys on X.
Right, so Chelsea faced Man City over the weekend, and that's what we're going to start with, because I think that was probably the better game of the lot in terms of fairness between both teams. I'm not saying the 5-0 wasn't great, I'm just saying Burnley didn't really have a sniff.
It was the biggest game of the weekend to watch.
Yes.
Give it that.
Yes, the biggest game of the weekend to watch. Now, Chelsea came away with a draw. Pochettino had some questionable mistakes. But we're going to dive straight into it. And Teema, you didn't watch the match, but what did you kind of gauge from the vibe, especially when you were watching the highlights?
Yeah, so I was watching it on Twitter because I was at a wedding. Like, I was just literally nervously scrolling. And from what I can gauge is obviously Chelsea had an amazing first half.
Oh, yeah.
Had quite a lot of chances. What Bree said about Nicholas Jackson still rings true to this day.
Which
Go back.
line was this one?
Go back and watch the clips.
The one with the bleep out?
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Go back and watch the
I think it was that one.
Go back to watch the clips. How are you not finishing your dinner? But like the thing is, Nicholas Jackson isn't a striker, so. But no, it was good. I think it was good that Poch almost tactically got it right. But of course, I don't know. Like, are people criticising him in terms of the substitutions that he made and the fact that he invited pressure? But Haaland also had missed a hat-trick of chances. And I've seen Jose Mourinho close up shop with 70 minutes on the clock.
Oh boy.
So I understand. Listen, I don't care for your Arsenal tears. I understand why Chelsea fans feel like that, but I don't think he was necessarily wrong. If I was in his position, away at the Etihad, 15 minutes to go, yeah, I'm also making that substitution.
I don't agree.
No.
It was the first substitution he made was Raheem Sterling, and that was around 65 minutes. And he was probably, I think, apart from Cole Palmer, he was one of the best players on the pitch, right? You take off the best player on the pitch, we go a little bit flat, and Man City get more possession of the ball. And obviously, Man City are going to be Man City. They're going to have the possession and they're going to start firing at you. But because we lost that kind of vibe to keep attacking them and to keep taking them on the threat, because even though Haaland missed a hat-trick of chances, so did Jackson, so did Sterling, so did Palmer. Like, there were just so many chances being missed. And that all stopped when he took off Palmer in the 70th minute. And then he took off Jackson as well. Like, he took off all three of the players that were causing troubles. And then we conceded.
Pochettino's stupid.
Yeah, but he's also desperate for the points. Like, he's under a lot of pressure.
I personally think, because I watched the
Damn,
game.
man. 1 weekend away from football.
You're defending?
Is everything okay?
Let's not get that far.
I watched the game, and for me, I look at it, it was 2 points dropped from Chelsea.
Yeah.
Despite Haaland having the chances, City weren't at the races. For you to say that your plan is counter-attack and you take off all the people that can allow you to counter-attack doesn't make any sense. For me as well, when Poch was at Tottenham, I don't see him taking off Son in the 65th minute and get away to Manchester City. That's your outlet.
Our away record against Big Six sides was atrocious under Poch.
Did you not beat him though?
Pardon?
Tottenham not beat City away? Like, wasn't that your thing?
Yeah, but we were we have been City's bogey side for a long time.
Well, then it's
but
true.
our actual, in terms of Poch doing that in big six away games, he used to do that at Spurs all the time. Shut up shop, try and get the point.
I just don't see how you go to one of the best, if not the best, possession-based team in Europe and take off all your attacking outlet. And even Nkunku, when he came on, he definitely wasn't at the races. And you just undone. For me, as well, watching Chelsea, I think that was Disasi's best game in a Chelsea shirt.
100.
And I don't rate him.
Repeat it.
No. I don't rate him.
Serious,
but
man.
I thought, like, he was fantastic. Even though Haaland, he had missed chances, for the most part, Disasi kept him at bay. Colwell as well, finally playing at centre-back. I thought he was good. Like, it was
That's
such
crazy.
a good...
I thought he stunk, but carry on.
Did you actually?
That wasn't one of his better games. I thought Haaland. I feel like Haaland was moving positionally to have Colwell on him rather than Zazi on him.
I think Disasi
at one point
got the back line out of jail a number of times.
And when Colwell came up face to face with Haaland, he struggled a little bit. Obviously, he held it down. But if you look at the chances that came from Haaland, Colwell should have been closer to my man, innit? And he wasn't.
But I also think Cole, like, he's been injured for a couple of weeks now. So.
Yeah, so I'm not even trying to, like, maybe it was like a one-off, but it wasn't his best game.
And what Chelsea don't play midweek. The cup finals on the weekend, so you see it out of your best players, in my opinion. When for that City game, Sterling should never come off the pitch. I don't care. It didn't make any sense unless he's injured. He shouldn't have come off. And then Cole Palmer was a bit later. Okay, cool. But for me, when I'm looking at that, if I'm a Chelsea fan, my manager's in-game tactics cost me that game. That's the way I see it.
He's always, like, his substitutions are never effective. And so I'm not surprised that they had such a negative effect on the game. He's never been really good since he's been at Chelsea with his substitutions. They never affect a game. Like, I think I've seen the argument that some people were saying that he should have brought on Mudryk because then he can run in behind. He's got the pace to run in behind, but he doesn't necessarily have the football intelligence to do anything after that.
It's okay. Jackson was playing though, so it could have been like swap. In all fairness.
As I said, what Bree said about Jackson rings true. That chance that he missed is actually criminal. It is criminal.
It is.
Yeah, that was bad.
You're one-on-one with the keeper.
But Sterling's one was also bad. But at least he was offside.
Just as bad.
At least he was offside.
Boy, Sterling's
but
one was wild.
Jackson is supposed to be our number 9 striker.
Mm-hmm.
He can't be missing. And it's not the first time he's missed a chance. It's not like...
Nobody is shocked. I think he's one of those players that you're not excited when they go for on goal because you know they're going to miss.
But even for Sterling's goal anyway, Walker, like, I don't mean to defend, what's it called, to Man City or Pep, but Walker, what he was doing with running towards Jackson when Jackson was already been covered off by Nathan Ake was ridiculous. You don't need 2 man on Jackson. Like, you honestly don't. So leaving Sterling there to score the goal. Anyway,
I'm
big wide.
And that's the thing, because he went too far close to Jackson.
Whoa!
What did she say?
Whoa! Do you know, Walker will get pep on you, He will get pep on you.
I didn't hear what she said.
That has come from at Teams GH.
Teams GH.
Okay. I said Anita said he opened his legs wide, and I said it wouldn't be the first time.
Don't let him get pep on you. Anyway, carry on. Sorry.
No, I was saying because he went too close to Jackson, I think he then had to put the afterburners on to get back to Sterling, and then he was running too fast and he couldn't slow himself down.
Sterling sent
And
him
Sterling,
though.
yeah, and Sterling just chopped back inside, and that was somebody that you could tell that used to go up against him in training,
Oh, for sure.
and knew exactly like that he would be running too fast. Like, I mean, it's a serious finish. Like
It wasn't the first time I've seen Walker get slotted out like that this season, though.
I think he's had a very poor season in my opinion.
yeah, he's nowhere near the level
But
that he
can
was
we
last season.
address City's top six
Teema,
record this
Teema,
season?
choice of
It's
words.
it's terrible.
They've only beat Manchester United. They drew to Liverpool.
Yeah.
They drew both games to Chelsea, and
we've drawn with them as well.
Oh no,
At the
wait.
Etihad.
Did they beat you guys? Oh, that was in the cup,
we
right?
drew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
okay.
So it's like, what is going on at the Etihad? Because if that was any other team, they wouldn't be getting away with it. 1 win in 6.
Defensively, they're way off. There is, you can now get a chance against City, whereas it felt like when he moved to that 4 centre back system with like John Stones like playing in the pocket last season, they went up a level defensively, and it just feels like it's not working. I think Gvardiol has been terrible, and no one's talking about it.
Yeah, no, honestly,
like
like
he's
People are talking about it.
people
People are
not
talking
enough
about
though. But like
the signings this season.
It's not loud enough,
Yeah,
but
It's not
yeah.
even just him. Like even Nunes, what's he done?
yeah, no, it's true. I mean,
Kovacic as well.
yeah,
I
think
even forgot he played for them.
But
forgot
Jeremy
he played for
Doku
them
had a
still.
bad game. Like
Jeremy
he was just
Doku's-
trying to do the same thing over and over and over again.
yeah.
So yeah, I think they've actually lost a lot from their treble winning team. Like the likes of Gundogan, Mahrez, these were big game players, leadership. And City just look like they're relying on individual brilliance to win them the games, whereas last year it was the team.
Where Philip Foden was nowhere to be seen.
Oh, we coming on to that? We going there?
Just saying.
Well,
How you
you
letting
can
Conor
as well.
Gallagher run
Because
you
somebody
around?
was saying that this man is better than Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer
I said he
was
should be in
involved
the, I
in
said
the,
he should be in the
goal.
conversation.
But hey,
Based on his season performances, he should be in the conversation.
boy, Phil Foden.
That's what I said. Based
He
on his
has
performances.
two.
Boy.
He has 2 GA in 15 games against the
Boy.
Big Six. 2. One came in a season where Liverpool had already won the league and he scored at Anfield. All I'm saying, if that was any of our other players, you wouldn't hear the end of it.
When you say other players, are we talking about anyone in particular?
We're talking about the people that he gets compared to. We're talking about Saka. We're talking about Palmer. Even Jared Bowen's more of a big game player than Phil Foden.
Do you think? Sorry. Sometimes I have to ignore Shag.
Like you just
She's making a point. Ash,
and then she
ruined
ends
it.
it.
Yeah, and then you ruined it.
He goes too far. You went too far.
I'm sorry.
Can we talk about the Foden versus Saka thing?
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
So what's your opinion on it?
Saka's better.
Do you think Saka's world class?
No. And I don't think Foden's world class either.
But who was saying that?
Rio.
Pardon?
Rio.
Yeah, Ferdinand.
Oh, saying that Foden is better than Saka.
No,
He said
world
Foden's
class.
world class and Saka isn't.
I don't think either of them are world class. That's number 1. But number 2, I don't think Phil Foden is better than Bukayo Saka. How?
Yeah, I feel like when we had the conversation, we didn't even have Saka in there because he's already there. He's doing that consistently anyway. Like, would be no point debating having Saka in the conversation because he would win. So,
Very true.
yeah.
Teema, why you?
I think
feel about to
I
start
agree.
sparring?
I kind of agree with Shy that I don't think either of them world class. It's a crazy statement to make. Am I confident? Can I confidently say Saka is better than Phil Foden? I don't know.
I can.
I don't know.
Like with Foden and Saka, it's like this. Like sometimes one's better, the other time the other one's
Yeah.
better, and you can never quite fully pinpoint who's better than who. And it will only take time for us to actually realise who's better. It will take longevity. Who's going to last longest in the Premier League at this level? Who's going to bring their team to the next trophy? Because as much as we want to say that Phil Foden is a great player, it's not him that brought City to the Champions League.
The longer he stays at City and Pep stays there, he's never. I don't think he'll ever be that player because City have too many superstars in their team.
So then it's like, how can we caveat this then? How can we say if Phil Foden is this world-class player when he's surrounded with world-class players in general?
No,
What
but
do we do?
he has played a significant role in City winning trophy. He hasn't been the guy, but he's been one of the guys.
Yeah, but all
I
of them
can't
have
say
been
the
one of
same
the
for
guys, you know?
Saka. Saka has not been pivotal,
The FA Cup?
sis.
No, he didn't play.
Okay, fair enough. I'm
But
not genuinely
I
asking.
think my thing is with this debate, right? Foden's not the guy for City. He never has been the guy. Will he be the guy? Maybe when De Bruyne is 50.
Why 50?
That guy doesn't look like he's gonna stop, and it's pissing me off. But apart from that, right, is like you look at Foden's big game record. Saka's is better. Yeah, that's that. And I feel like they play under different pressure. Foden has the pressure of trying to keep your team in a City team that is constantly at the top, always competing. So whilst I can acknowledge that it's hard, I don't think he has the same pressure as Saka, whereas if things go bad at Arsenal, you're the first person that they look to. Foden, outside of this season, Haaland was above him, De Bruyne is above him, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, and it's like you come all the way down. Foden can sit on the bench for 80 minutes, come on, get a 1 goal and assist in a 5-0 win, and that's what people gas. To me, that's not pressure. You're just adding the cherry on top to a cake that's already complete.
I think that's harsh to say there's no pressure, because that's a treble winning side. In terms of if we talk about having to play and perform under pressure and deliver in the way that they have, that I think that's very harsh to say there's no like he's not feeling the same amount of pressure to win at City.
No, I'm not saying to win. I'm just saying the responsibility
performance.
In terms of him. Foden can get away with having a stinker. That's what I think. Like you can get away with having the stinker, and people look at City, and it will be Haaland and KDB in the headlines. It won't be full Foden. But when it's Arsenal, it will be Saka and Saka only.
No, that's truth. If Saka has a good game, but everyone else is having a good game, it is Saka. If Foden's having a good game, but everyone else in the City team's having a good game, it's not Foden.
Do you know what this reminds
But
me
then
of?
I feel like they complain about Odegaard and all them people
Yeah,
at
exactly.
the same time.
It's very much.
Didn't we just have a clip that did numbers and it was talk about Declan Rice? Like,
Yes.
we do talk about other Arsenal players.
No,
Like,
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the pressure. So, for example, right, when Kane was at Tottenham, it was him first, Son second. Correct? In terms of things not going your way. At Chelsea,
outsiders, yes.
for Tottenham fans, what would it be? If it didn't go, who would you look to turn the game for you first? It's always going to be Harry Kane. At Chelsea, it was always going to be Eden Hazard. Always going to be Eden Hazard. Even when Diego Costa and Cesc Fabregas was there, it was Hazard. Saka has that pressure on his shoulders carrying Arsenal. Until KDB leaves, maybe. For me, Foden doesn't have that pressure, but I can acknowledge he has the pressure of competing in a top side, competing for all trophies. That's why I said it's too different. I just think Saka's one outweighs.
This very much reminds me of not the same level, but the Lampard versus Gerrard thing. Because you got Lampard who was in. They won't even let me land. I won't say talking.
I hate Shai so much. I could just feel her energy. When she said, "What the hell?"
Sorry.
But it's the same thing.
I get you.
Gerrard was the guy that every Liverpool fan looked to when things were going wrong, and the first person who would take a lot of criticism. Whereas Lampard was in the team for the stars. So if Lampard didn't perform well, it's the same argument. You had Ballack there, you had Drogba there, you had other players that could bail him out. It's just kind of really the same argument. Yeah. It just kind of really depends. Do you have more pressure being in a squad that is expected to win pretty much every single trophy, every single season, or the star person in a squad that is expected to compete?
It's
hard. It's 22, man.
Phil will go look in his medal trophy cabinet.
He already has 5 Premier League titles.
Exactly. He's not going to care. He's not going to care.
Like this debate that we're having, if he came across this on TikTok, he'll look at it and shrug his shoulders. Like he doesn't give a shit. Yeah, look at
5 Premier League trophies,
and he's a treble winner before he's 25.
I think the way Saka can kind of like get his foot in the debate. Obviously, there is a Euros coming up. Are England going to win it? Probably not.
With Southgate.
But, we
have to wait for the next manager, and then I think we'll be able to have a serious conversation.
We made the final last time.
Even at that, in an England team where Jude Bellingham is there, no one's going to be talking about Foden or Saka.
And whilst I can agree, but
the thing
between
is,
them two,
Foden will be the one.
Okay.
Out of those, even those three,
Foden.
Foden will be the one that's on the bench. But that's now Southgate's preference. So that's what I said. We have to wait for the next manager.
Ooh.
I don't think he could bench Saka at right wing, anyways.
No, I don't think he'll bench Saka at right wing. But Gareth Southgate is a manager that is never going to put all of those players. He would rather play three at the back and two holding midfielders.
How would you put all of those players on the pitch, anyways?
Hey.
I would put Foden left wing and make him play off the left.
Ahead of Sterling.
Sterling's not in this team as it stands.
On the plane.
He needs to get on the plane.
He's not on the plane.
He's not going to get on the plane.
Rest,
You know that
my
he's
dear.
not getting on the plane.
Sorry,
He
because
has to
Southgate
get on
dropped
the
him
plane.
time.
We believe that he should.
Yeah.
We believe Sterling should be on the plane.
But he's not going.
But
to.
Southgate don't believe
He's not
that.
gonna be on the
He
plane.
ain't going.
That's the problem. with
And we all
Southgate.
need to be at peace with it.
I'm not at peace with it. Because Southgate is a criminal. You're a criminal.
You're criminal.
Like, let's be real. Southgate is Raheem Sterling is the whole reason why Southgate had such a great tournament in the last Euros.
How did we get to Southgate?
What a prick. I knew when I saw him at uni, I should have tripped him up. Sorry.
We don't condone violence.
What? That was Shy Carter. Anyway, let's get back on track to Chelsea and Man City, because I really want to move on to Chelsea. I feel like we spend too much time on Chelsea most of these podcasts. Let's give Teema her own segment on Fripping Podcast, because the Chelsea talk is enough. What if you had a Chelsea podcast? What would you call it as it stands right now?
The
Bowley Outers.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Ooh,
That's what I call it.
nice. I feel like that's already been taken, but
It was a slogan for one of their kit launches.
last year's one, no?
Or a couple of seasons ago, I think. It's a Chelsea thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. The only thing from that game is I feel sick because I triple captained Haaland.
Why would you do that?
Because it's a double game week.
Oh.
And the thing is, we knew he would get chances, and we saw them, and he missed them all.
Do you know what? Let's talk about FPL just for a brief minute. Yeah, I feel like triple captaining Haaland ahead of Salah is going to fuck me up very differently.
I wasn't expecting Salah to get as many minutes.
Bro,
but
and Liverpool play
himself,
Luton.
man.
They play Luton midweek.
Where? At Canova Road or Anfield?
Anfield.
Oh God.
We're finished.
We're
finished.
Anyways, Haaland, he has to score 5 to make up for the 3 that he missed.
Who's Man City
At the
playing
weekend.
midweek?
Brentford.
Brentford. Is it Brentford? Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Brentford.
and if Pinnock is still injured, it's possible.
Pinnock is still injured.
No,
He's out till the 30th.
Yeah, sorry. It's my godfather's team, but sorry, I need
I
Haaland.
need 5.
Yeah, I mean Brentford could win 6-5 if
I
they
need
want.
5.
I need 5 Haaland goals.
Because
Man City can't concede. I've got to walk at the back, please.
Man City are not conceding. That's a funny thing.
Wait, I think Man City is at home now.
Yeah.
It's at the,
Yeah,
I don't
but they
think
haven't kept
conceded
clean
still.
sheet.
Wait, are they at
They
home?
haven't. They are at home, I think. Are they? Shall I check?
Wait, they're playing Brentford again.
I'm pretty sure it's Brentford.
They
It is
played
Brentford.
Brentford when Foden scored a hat trick. No.
Yeah, but this is. Do you know when they were at the Club World
Yeah,
Cup?
it's Brentford at the Etihad.
Yeah.
Oh, is this their game in hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of
very
their games in
interesting.
hand.
I'm so upset. I brought in Adebayo, man. He didn't even play for Luton today. and then he's got to go to Anfield midweek.
They got injured in the war, didn't they?
Hey,
I was thinking, where's this guy?
I'm not gonna lie. Pinnock's in my team, but I have to swap him out for Solanke, who's on my bench. I'm
Yeah,
actually quite
Solanke's
I
on my
bet you
bench
are.
as well.
happy.
I
I'm
heard
very
that
happy.
Adebayo injury.
You and
can't-
Yeah. An ode to my vagina, baby.
Can you talk about Haaland though? Like him and obviously he's had a bit of a tough week.
Yes.
Obviously, I heard that his grandmother passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So
really?
I think obviously that has, and everyone was laughing at him because obviously at the end of the game
He pushed the
pushed the
camera.
camera away, but that probably contributed to him in terms of his
Oh,
performance.
that explains it, because I was wondering what was wrong with him. I can't lie, because it's like he doesn't miss
Those
chances
chances
like
were
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I wish I knew.
I think
before
he does
triple
miss a lot of
captained.
chances, but he just
When
he does
when-
miss a
when
lot of
does this
chances, but he
information
also
become
scores a
public?
lot. So it kind of like,
Mm.
but it was just this game. Nothing was going in the back of the net.
Sorry,
Sorry.
when did the
it happen?
information?
How long have you known?
Yeah.
It came out today.
It came out today.
Oh,
okay. I was like, I didn't miss this.
If that was news before I triple captained it, I wouldn't have done it. Innit? That's all I'm saying.
I'm actually doing quite well in the fantasy league table.
Yeah, and I need to
You
start.
guys
actually
should
out.
change your team. That's funny. I haven't changed my team. Is
Is that why you're bottom?
I'm not bottom. Don't try that.
If you're not bottom, then who is?
I'm definitely not.
It must be someone
I
else
thought
who's not
you were
changing
at
their
the bottom.
team.
Am I?
I'm having a
I don't change
mid-season
my team.
slump, man.
Am I?
Hold on, I think it might be me.
Hey,
Hold on.
Anita.
No, it's Arsenal, Joyce.
Oh, thank
I
God.
don't change my team.
Then Ella, whose team is called No June, No Cry.
No June, no cry. Ella is
Sorry, Ella.
funny.
Like, you see how
I'm
people change their
15.
team every week. I do
Yeah,
not change my
same.
team.
No, I haven't changed my team in a minute.
Do you
I
know
change
what?
my team every week,
Oh,
and
I'm
I'm
top
three.
4. Come
Oh
on.
my
Three
God,
places
Saka
above
got-
shy.
Saka got.
I used to be second.
Wait, where am I?
Saka
It's not
got
coming up
15
for me.
points. That's good.
It's not
I used to
coming
be
up for me.
second. I've no, this mid-season slump is.
Wait,
Where
hold
am I?
on. Guys, I don't have reception. Please, somebody check where I am.
Okay, so the table goes Sagar,
Mm-hmm.
Moyo,
You're
Marva,
15th.
Sorry. That's all we needed to hear.
Marva, Teema.
How are you top 4?
What
do you mean, how am I top 4?
You don't touch your fantasy team.
Do you know who saved me? Saka. I can't lie.
Why
He
is
has
in your
carried
team?
me.
Why is he in your team? You don't believe in him.
Him
I
and
need to captain him,
Foden
man.
are in my team. They're both in my team.
Do you know what? I think I'm just not gonna touch my thingy anymore. I'm just not gonna touch it.
Can we?
No, we got to sell Jota because
Yeah, Jota has to go. He
Yeah.
has to go. That stretcher was disgusting.
Mm.
But anyway, cool. Teema, what's your verdict on Poch after these last 2 weekends? Because your tweets have been tweeting.
Watch out.
Okay. No changes, not even a shift in
He
perspective
can win.
yet?
He can win that cup. He can
Yeah.
do
No, you
whatever.
can't. I don't want to see that personally.
I want him out.
If you don't,
Oh
if you want him
my
out,
God.
gone. Yeah. Sorry.
Pochettino wins the cup. Tottenham was the problem.
Yeah, sorry.
needs to
And it's
Yeah, but-
official.
Sorry.
Yeah, but the thing is, we
He's
already
already
know.
won. He's won at PSG's, please.
But to be
No, but
fair,
PSG is different.
this is also the first time Chelsea are going to Wembley without Mount. Maybe he was the curse.
Listen, we don't talk about me.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm happy. I'm not recording next week, so
Keep my man's name out your mouth, innit?
I don't know. I think that's going to be a very, very, very tough game.
Especially with all the injuries Liverpool have now.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think Chelsea might get the W against Liverpool.
You're mad.
I think.
Are you
might.
going?
Yeah, I am going.
Again.
okay.
Again.
Maybe
Again.
you're the problem. Stay your ass at home.
That was remember like Faye in the chat as well was talking about how she can't go and see another loss. Well, stay at home then.
Nah, I
You
can't lie.
make good points.
do you know why? Do you know why that might be a thing? I remember when I've gone to the Emirates, my record against United at home is tragic. The couple of times I ain't been, we won. I just stay away from that game, period.
Stay your ass at home.
No, please
I'm
go.
working.
I'm working.
You can work from home. WFA.
I'm hosting a room.
We can Skype you
You
in.
can dial in Microsoft Teams.
Anyway, gosh, tough crowd. Anyway, you're not Poch out. You're not Poch in yet, just yet. Even if we win the Carabao Cup, you still Poch out.
I
Okay?
want him out because I think, we just need someone else to kind of really take us. Because I think Chelsea should be further up the table than they are. I think
Where are you guys?
11th.
Every time. Oh,
11th.
11th again.
We're not in the
sorry.
second. We're not in the
Oh,
top half of the
yesterday
table.
they were 10th.
Who won?
Huh?
It's Wolves. Wolves are above us.
It
And
just
Wolves
feels like
have
every
been
time
eaten.
Chelsea get a good result, they don't move.
We
from
don't.
from the position.
We don't. we
Just like
stay-
us.
We're between 10th and 11th and 9th. Like literally, that's all we.
Oh no, wait, I
moved
think we're
this
second
season.
actually.
Yeah, you're
City
second
now
now.
because City drew.
You're second. Speaking of teams that don't deserve to be moving up the table, Man United seem to be crawling back up the ranks.
I think they're 4 points off top 4.
Hey, do we reckon that they can see Champions League places?
I think between them, Villa and Tottenham, they're gonna fight it out.
Yeah, it's now.
I don't
it's now
see-
a race between the three.
I don't see
teams.
the top 3 not making champion. I think Arsenal, Liverpool, and City are making
That's
Champions League
that. I
football.
feel like that's standard. Like that
Yeah.
there.
But
Fine.
for
the English
me,
teams just need to do their job in
Luton-
Europe to make that 5th spot for
Yes.
Champions League space as well.
well, they didn't make it because of Manchester United.
I know, but if the English teams run deep, maybe David Moyes can pull something out in Europa. And hopefully Brighton, Unai Emery is really, really good at European football. You lot need to go deep
Does
in the
that
competition.
Does that,
Yeah,
what,
it will
does
contribute
Europa
to the
and
coefficient.
Conference get?
But
Yeah.
aren't England
Yeah.
quite far ahead of the other?
No, we
I think
needed
they're in
Manchester
second
United
place.
to make it out of their
Yeah.
group to get the 5th spot.
Oh, sorry. Chelsea are 10th now. Sorry.
I thought so. I saw Chelsea in 10th.
They're 10th. Yay.
But with United,
It's the coefficient points. I think they all need to. All of the teams, English teams, need to keep performing.
well,
So
good luck to
United are on 44 points. Tottenham are on 47 points. Aston
3
Villa on
points behind
49
you.
points.
Yeah, we lost yesterday.
Yeah.
They are woeful. How have they snuck up on you?
No,
man?
I don't think. Honestly, I hate
They've been scraping
United.
their wins.
I hate defending them. But you see Luton away. I'm sorry, you get your points and you get out.
Period.
It's one of those
Period.
one of those grounds. Like if
I didn't think
United
they'll win
was
it, you know.
if they were the only top 6 team that had struggled there, Arsenal took what was it, Rice winner, or was it Havertz? Whatever it was, I think it was Rice or Havertz, one of the two. Liverpool went there. They had to fight for their points. City went there. They had to fight.
And we won 1.
Tottenham went there.
We were down to 10 though, but still. But it
And
was
they
a
still had to fight.
Mm.
Even though that I remember they wasted a lot of chances. It's just one of those ones. You get your points, you get out. But I feel like with United, the overall picture, they've been getting their points and getting out a lot.
They are unbeaten in 2024. So they
For
drew
now.
with Spurs. They won against Wolves by 1 goal, 4-3. They beat West Ham. Everyone's smashing West Ham. I want to play West Ham now. They beat
You're
West
gonna
Ham
lose.
3-0. I think we can beat West Ham. Why are you saying exactly? We can beat West Ham right
That's
now.
all fine for me.
Come on, man.
got clapped by Wolves.
Yeah, but then we clapped Aston Villa at home. Not a lot of people can do that. Shy.
Aston Villa hasn't come to Emirates yet.
At
No,
home.
at their home.
At their home.
Oh, that game, we should have had a penalty. Don't talk about it.
Right. But yeah, Man United, they've been getting their, like you said, they've been getting their goals, their points, and they've just been disappearing. I think they might make it to the Champions League again.
I just think, honestly, it depends on whether Luke Shaw, how bad that injury is, if Casemiro gets injured again, like
red
all of
carded.
like, I just
Should've
think
been
it's
sent
very
off today.
yeah, exactly. It's very, because Martinez is now already injured again, so
Martinez comes back and they're still in and around those spots. It could be curtains.
And they don't have, what do they have? Just the FA Cup, right?
Yeah, just the FA Cup.
It's not like they have the
Oh,
distraction
aren't they in
of Europe.
Oh no, they're not.
No,
in
they
Europe.
finished
They
fourth.
Said Hog lucky to still be in a job.
I feel like as well he's trying to deliver because of that new 25% and the things that they have control of.
Yeah.
He is essentially trying to maybe get back to Europe so that he can go again one more season. I personally think it's similar to a Chelsea situation where it's like, we didn't hire you, he's a Glazer hire, and if United don't make Europe with all the investments that they want to make into the club, allegedly, according to the reports, Ten Hag needs to make Champions League football.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It would be interesting if I was gonna add to the list. If Kobe Minu gets injured, they're finished.
Absolutely.
They're
Yeah, Mason
finished.
Mount's coming back.
Anyways,
So-
I reiterate, make the same point again.
But I want Villa
Tough
to make
crowd.
Champions League, man. But I don't know if they will make it with the Conference
Do you know
League.
what?
Emery's a
I feel
specialist.
like-
I hope they go deep and far and lose in the semi-final.
What the
Sorry, that was me when West Ham were doing it. I just need those people to stop dropping points in the Premier League, but I don't want them to win a cup.
Why?
So
What's
why?
he done to you?
Sorry, he's ex-Arsenal. I don't want him to win.
To be fair,
Who cares about that? He was there for like
Sorry.
18 months.
at the
So
same time, it's like
yeah, I don't want to see him win.
I get it.
Yeah, and then
I
I want
actually
them
want
to
him to
be upset
succeed
in it,
outside
so
of
they
Arsenal.
keep dropping points.
I want him to succeed outside of
I
Arsenal.
need that win because I like I said a couple months ago, I want to ask Arsenal fans to their face if it was him or if it was them, because it was clearly an Arsenal
No,
issue.
but I feel like
That's
I'm
why I
not
need
Emery.
Poch to win the cup.
Yeah,
as
but
well. I don't want Chelsea
Emery's-
to win a cup
Emery's already. I feel like
Catch
Emery's already
22s.
proved that it wasn't an Arsenal thing.
because he won
He's
next
a
year.
fabulous
This following
yeah.
year with Villarreal against
Yeah,
United.
he's
Boy,
fantastic. He's
funny.
done it already.
Boy,
There's
I
penalty.
want him to do it in the Premier League.
Maybe
I want him to do it in
maybe
the
if
Prem.
he had the dog with him at that
Oh my
point.
god.
Oh,
Okay, so
goodness.
moving on.
What's your
moving
problem
on.
with chocolate lab? What is it? What's it? A labradoodle or whatever the fuck you call it?
Labrador.
Oh, it's a Labrador. What's it called? A Labrador. What's it called, bro?
Sorry to all of our listeners who love dogs.
I'm gonna see right now. Chocolate Labrador, whatever. the fuck it's
Respect
called.
win, man.
What is it called? Why is no one correcting me?
Because I don't know what dog it is. I don't know what
The word
breed it is.
labradoodle just set me off. I don't know.
No, it's not a labradoodle.
It's not a
'cause it would look-
labradoodle.
it
Oh
would
my
look
god,
like a
see,
doodle.
a labradoodle's actually a dog.
Yeah,
but that's not
Yeah,
the dog.
It's not a. It's not a poodle.
Like, look at.
It's a big dog. It's not a poodle.
Oh, it's a chocolate labrador.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
So
a
Marley and
doodle.
Me, but the chocolate version.
Oh, Marley and Me. Oh.
That was another film that I just did not cry at.
You didn't cry.
No.
Where's your heart?
Sorry.
Todd Bowley took it.
The dog was annoying. Don't cancel me. I'm sorry.
Cancel her. Cancel her.
The dog was suffering, Lauren. But he was just running amok when they first brought it home. Really sad ending.
Oh my god, the guys are also
Control that thing. Sorry.
So who from this episode is not getting cancelled?
Sorry.
What did I do?
Labradoodle, dabradoodle, dabradoodle.
Sorry.
That's not cancelled. I'm not a dog person.
Sorry, I'm not a dog
She might get
person.
cancelled.
No, Lauren's getting cancelled. I'm really sorry.
you alright?
Sorry. I just didn't cry. You know.
No, it's the fact that you said the dog was annoying.
Yeah, it was at the beginning when they brought it home.
You only said the beginning part later. You said the dog was annoying.
It was really it misbehaved a lot at the beginning of the film.
Okay, guys, let's focus.
Focus, man, focus.
Sorry, don't cancel me.
Lauren. Okay. We'll talk about this after. All right, cool. Let's move on, okay? Let's take a look into the top 5 leagues apart from the Premier League.
Wow,
And-
Spurs never get no mention on this podcast.
Hey. We're coming back to Spurs. We're coming back. We're just taking a little hiatus.
Why
for a
do we
little
need to
break.
mention losers?
I don't know why I'm laughing because my team's in the mud, but
It's okay. If the demographic of our listeners, there's not many Spurs fans, I can understand why.
No, we've got some Spurs fans. We'll appease them. We'll come back to Spurs. We
Put
will.
your knee down.
everywhere they go.
Even when they're at home.
I didn't finish that one.
That wasn't even me.
That wasn't
It
me.
wasn't even me.
I just did a light tap. It was a light tap, like light.
I was even tapping off beat. Okay, cool. Let's take a look into the top 5 leagues in Europe. And today's discussion is about Thomas Tuchel,
Uncle Tommy.
Uncle Tommy. Now
To
he's
some.
been to me. Yeah, I call him that. So he's been under the spotlight at Bayern Munich. Let's start again. All right. Thomas Tuchel, Uncle Tommy, he's been under the spotlight at Bayern Munich, and I think it's 11 losses in 44 games so far at Munich. And some people are calling for his head. Some people are saying give him time. I know Shai is saying that he needs to go. I know, Lauren, you're probably in agreement that he needs to leave Bayern Munich. And Teema, what are your thoughts? We'll start with you.
He's Uncle Tommy. I can do no wrong in my eyes. That's it.
11 losses in 44 games.
Is it free? It's free in a row this week, isn't it?
3 in a
Obviously,
row
I-
this
I-
week.
The thing is that Bayern Munich managerial job has chewed up some big names.
Like who?
That was violent. I feel like that was said with violence.
I'm just asking.
Well, Hansi Flick, didn't he get sacked?
He won
He
the
won
sextuple.
Nagelsmann.
He won the league.
Thomas Tuchel won the league last season.
No. A manager that comes in on the 26th of March when the season ends in May. You're
Did he
giving
not- did he
you're
not win it?
He won it.
testing that trophy to Thomas Tuchel.
Did he not win
He
it?
won
You
it.
guys are disgusting.
But he won it though.
Did he win it or not?
He done a group project.
And he got the same grade as everybody else.
You know when you check your uni assignment and everyone in the GC is like, yeah, I got over 70. You check yours, you're like, I didn't do anything but it says 71. That's too cool.
He won the league.
He won it.
You guys are so shameless, man.
Hey, I'm just saying he won
On
it.
his CV, it's gonna say
Bundesliga champion.
On Patrick Vieira's CV, it says he has a Champions League. It doesn't mean that he done anything to get it.
Anyway,
Same
won
thing
it.
for Daniel Sturridge as well.
Out of Bayern Munich's recent managers, his record was by far
The
worst.
worst.
Not even just recent. If you go all the way back to 2011,
That's
record is
why
shocking.
we're talking about it. Bayern Munich are never this far away.
I think it's
From
mad.
the title.
I think it's crazy that he's probably going to end up trophyless this season. Like at Bayern Munich, how do you not win a trophy?
Why is it crazy though?
Because at Bayern Munich, you shouldn't be trophyless.
So it's his fault.
I think the players also need to take
Players,
responsibility.
same players he had last season. He even got the best striker in the world, according to most people sat here today.
You don't think he's the best striker in the world?
Well, as of right now, I think it's Lautaro Martinez because Harry Kane is clearly on holiday.
Clearly on holiday.
Yep.
Harry Kane is matching Lewandowski's Bundesliga record.
With what trophy to go for it?
Hey.
He was on the bench when they went out in the German Cup.
See,
It's-
the
if we're
spirit of him alone is why Bayern are losing.
Sorry, but if we're talking about actual contribution of the individual members of the team, Harry Kane is scoring the goals.
Did you see him today?
Granted, he missed 2 sitters.
What about
Two
Lazio?
sitters.
There are not Tottenham fans. There are fans saying that he's bringing the spirit of Tottenham to Bayern Munich. Maybe it's a joke, but that's what they are saying. But you are right. He is still matching. He's still making the numbers.
Yeah, like
But at the same time, he's
and I'm
making
not
the
here.
numbers in the Prem.
I'm not his liaison officer. That has done. He left. Like, I'm not here. I'm not going to sit here to defend
I'm
him.
beefing Harry Kane.
But
you know?
where's Sane's numbers? Where's Gnabry?
He's injured.
Okay, Gnabry's injured, but where are the rest of them? Because when like today's, I watched most of today's match. It's the young kid Tao that coming on to try and make something happen. Where's the rest of the other senior heads in that dressing room?
Honestly, Bayern Munich's problems, I think, going into the season, their midfield was short. Goretzka, he pumped enough steroids, they're no longer working.
Once again, that was from Shy Carter.
Shy Carter. Shy.
Attribute that.
And they need to replace him. Kimmich looked disinterested. There's rumours that he wants to leave Bayern in the summer. You can see it. Alphonso Davies is injured. They're going to lose him anyways.
Yeah, Real Madrid are coming in hot.
And when you look at that midfield, shocking. In terms of their attack, Sane.
But he did want another midfielder. He wanted Paulinho.
Yeah, but then it's very hard to defend Tuchel when you bring Eric Dyer to Bayern Munich. Like, how can you bring a player of that caliber to such a great institution and think it's going to work?
I can't lie, that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
He came, he's literally there to
I never
be-
thought we would find a buyer, you know. And it happened to be Bayern. Wow.
Yeah, so it's just like, for me, okay, yes, you could argue that Bayern do need some players, but I think Bayern are the equivalent of Real Madrid in Germany, whereas the expectation is there. No matter what they're going through, the expectation to simply win the Bundesliga is there.
And
to
they won it
make
with
it-
Choupo-Moting.
Yeah,
as
to
their
make it
starting
into the
striker.
semi-final or the latter end of the Champions League is always there. You're at Football Club Bayern Munich. You've got to deliver. And for me, Tuchel's just so underwhelming.
I feel like if Thomas Tuchel doesn't deliver in the Champions League, because obviously they've got to play their second leg against Lazio in a couple of weeks. If he doesn't deliver, I think that will be the point where Bayern Munich say, okay, we're cutting ties.
They're going to struggle because Sarri is good in Europe.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of, because they have something to protect now. They're just
but they're
going
going to the
there.
Allianz though, man.
What has the
We've been
Allianz done
there.
for them?
Been there, done that.
But then again, Bayern also have something else in their favour. Upamecano is not going to be able to play, so it'll be no
Bozo.
Yeah, but
boss level
but
bozo.
that's the thing.
Man.
He doesn't like the lit, so now it's like, oh, McCartney can't play. Woo! Eric Dyer steps in. What can you expect?
Imagine
Jenny,
Eric Dyer
what can you
pulls a
expect?
worldie. Imagine that.
But Kim Min-jae and De Ligt is the best options they have right now. I'm not.
But
a
he
huge
doesn't
fan.
like the lit.
It's not about liking. It's about you need a job.
Yeah, but I'm like he doesn't like the lit.
I don't know why he doesn't like De Ligt though. Like,
No, I don't understand either.
Yeah, he wanted him at Chelsea for time. Like we were fighting for De Ligt. So what happened? What transpired?
I got to be honest. I loved Thomas Tuchel. Like, maybe I don't call him whatever Anita says she calls him, but I love him in it. So what I'm surprised about is how quickly it's disintegrated at Bayern.
Yeah.
That has been less than a season. That's crazy. But I think it's a bit like I don't know whether he's over his ex. Chelsea Football Club, not his wife.
Okay, what are you talking about? His wife.
Relax. Not
Okay, would you take him back at Chelsea?
150%. And I know there's Chelsea fans who would criticise me for that, but I think some things in football just make sense and work.
Yeah.
And I think Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea just work.
I think there's a lot of romance between Tuchel and Chelsea, and there's unfinished business. Obviously, we won the Champions League, we won the Club World Cup, we won What else do we win? Is that it? That's all we
Super
won.
Cup.
We won a Super Cup, and the English trophies are the ones that are left to be won. And if we're going into this Carabao Cup final with Thomas Tuchel as the manager, in my head I'm thinking, last shot to do this again. You're gonna win this kind of thing. Whereas we're going into it with Pochettino, I'm just like, I don't think we're gonna win it kind of thing. But
And I think-
I would 100% take him back.
And I think both Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel are missing that connection. So the fans are missing that connection with the manager.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, like the connection between Thomas Tuchel and Chelsea fans was solid. Love affair. Thomas Tuchel, does he have that same
No, the
connection?
Bayern fans don't like it.
I feel like
They didn't
Bayern
want- they
fans,
didn't want Nagelsmann to be sacked.
Nagelsmann to be sacked.
Yeah.
And a lot of the players didn't want Nagelsmann to be sacked.
They only lost 3 games.
So then it's the same. It's kind of that we're both in situations that we don't want to be in, and we're just looking longingly at each other.
Swapsies, man. Take Pochettino.
Yeah, take Pochettino.
We'll take Tuchel.
So,
I don't think Bayern fans want Pochettino.
well, I think they're probably going to get
do
Hansi Flick
well.
back, right?
Maybe.
Depends. They have to get on their knees and beg.
Because it was disrespectful letting
I'm
him
glad
go.
you said knees. I'm glad you said and beg, because I didn't know where that was going for a second.
Sorry,
Oh,
not
boy.
Anita.
Let's move on, please.
Why is it always coming back to me?
Please.
Why did it come back to me?
Insinuate I don't have decorum.
Anyway, so are we predicting Thomas Tuchel to get sacked?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if I think if we lose to Lazio, that's done. But if they manage to turn the tie around and then you've got a Champions League quarter-final,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's done either way.
I think he'll just
Finish.
it'll just be prolonging the inevitable.
Yeah.
I can't see him there next season at all.
Yeah, no. But for the remainder of the season, at the end of the day, Bayern are still Bayern, as rubbish as they are playing. Excuse me. I'll never write them off getting to Wembley. It's just Bayern.
Yeah. And they are 8
Well,
points
see.
off the top of the Bundesliga right now.
That's crazy.
8 points.
And they've already played Leverkusen.
They really what twice?
Yep.
Fuck
finished.
me. I don't see
Leverkusen's
Leverkusen dropping points.
They
but
haven't
you know
even
what
they
it
haven't
is?
even lost a game all
You have to
season.
get that
The
Champions League. You
history
have
of
to.
Bayer Leverkusen. I was saying this to Lauren earlier. They're bigger
Please,
ballers
here we
than
go
Tottenham.
again.
No, they
Here we go
are.
again.
And it's
Remember when
like
Ballack used to
The
play for
history
them?
they
of the
lost. They
Liverpool
could have won a treble. They ended with nothing.
Nothing. He's called the biggest what is it called, like the near miss, because he could have won the World Cup, he
Yeah,
could have won the
that's-
Champions
that's-
League,
yeah.
he could have won the league, he could have won the German Cup, didn't win nothing.
Jabi Alonso, that's a different team. To be fair.
A different team, but history is history, man.
The history of the
Leverkusen.
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 All right. Well, let's move on from the best manager to ever grace the Bundesliga. Let's talk about Arsenal.
Yay.
Shy, are you satisfied? Another 5-0 win. The last 5-0 win, you weren't happy. You weren't moved.
6.
Or was it 6 last time?
Uh-huh.
The 6-0 win, you weren't happy. You weren't moved. Arsenal
Oh
have
no,
gone
you're
and
talking about the
bought
game
5.
at the Emirates, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 5.
It was 5. Are you moved? You've gone away from home. You've gone to Burnley. Give me some.
It wasn't hard.
God almighty.
I'm just being honest. Like it wasn't hard. I thought there was some quality goals scored though. I think Odegaard's first goal was amazing. We just done what we needed to do. Like
In a very good fashion.
yeah, but Burnley are shocking. Like honestly,
They're
all
bad. We
this.
scored 5 at Turf Moor as well.
Yeah,
Like, they're not good.
I honestly
They're really
don't
naive.
think it was nothing to celebrate. I think the only thing that Arsenal fans can be happy about is that we're building our goal difference. That's really what these last 2 games were about. I think our upcoming games will more show us where we are outside of Liverpool at home, and we have some tough away games coming up.
Like
so
who?
we have to go to Tottenham.
They got Arsenal have Newcastle at home next.
It's always the away team playing the North London derby. It's always a tough game.
Yeah,
Always has been.
they wouldn't understand when Fulham is their local derby.
That's true.
So they have Newcastle at home next. They have Sheffield United away.
No,
Then they've got
smoking them,
They got Brentford at home.
and then Chelsea,
Then Chelsea at home.
and then we go to Etihad.
Then you go to the Etihad.
You're smoking us anyway at home.
Yeah, that's okay. Like I found peace with that. That's fine.
Again, but you guys top six record this season is doing this.
Listen, if we can get a result
what do you
at
mean?
the
It's doing
Emirates, I'll be
alright.
fine.
We got smacked by Liverpool and Manchester United.
that's 2.
Oh, I forgot to count them in. I forgot about them. Yeah, I forgot about Man United. Yeah, that's 2 out of the 6.
But no, with Arsenal, it's like steady Eddie. and we'll see what we do. At the end of the day, I personally think the league's gone. I don't think we can win it.
What? You are you are second.
Listen, let me literally, what is it? 3 points between one first.
Okay,
What?
but this is
quite
No, I'm not. No, I'm not hearing that one. You're not in this league title.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But mathematically, we're in the race. I personally do not think we're gonna win the league.
Why?
Because we have to.
This one.
I mean, I agree.
We have to.
I'm hoping she's right.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like,
We have to overcome a lot of difficult away grounds. If it was the other way around, it was like these games at home, then maybe I would have more hope. But going to places like Tottenham, we only won there last year and they were bad. They're still bad now, but again, they've got better players. They can still hurt us. We never know. And then we got to go to the Etihad in a title race once again. The last time that happened, we lost 4-1.
No, but we've proven that you can go to the Etihad and get.
Yeah, but I think
We're not in the title race, babe.
No, but even with that, and then of course we got that trip at Old Trafford, and I think we've won there like twice since I've been alive.
Old
something
Trafford
like that.
with
You know,
eggheads.
yeah, but I'm talking about Arsenal away and the away records at these
You also
grounds.
got to go Brighton and Wolves.
I'm not scared to do that. Yeah.
If Wolves beat you, I'm gonna drag you to the studio. Drag you by your
No, we
ear.
would take the cameras. We would go to your house.
Yeah, we'll go to your house.
And we would record
We'll
outside.
go to your crib. Come like Sky Sports live.
What I'm waiting to see is the last 10 games, if we're still on Liverpool's tail or City's tail, whoever's first, or even if we manage to be first by that time, I don't know if this team has yet mentally shifted, because the past 2 seasons under Arteta, it has ended the same way. The pressure got on top and we buckled. So,
But doesn't 2 seasons of buckling
doesn't
equate
mean that you
to?
can't buckle a third time. Do you know?
No,
Arsenal
that's
Football Club-
crazy.
But do you not think
Crazy.
like, before you've been leading the way and now that you're actually the chasers, maybe psychologically that will do something? Hopefully not. Hopefully you guys will fall apart and disintegrate.
Amen.
Yeah, please.
Amen.
We don't need to touch wood for this one.
Bruh,
But-
prayer.
Actually, no, let me touch wood.
Yeah.
But I think being the chasers and not being chased, yeah, I'm still touching the wood. Sometimes psychologically that can do something.
I'm just going off the basis that I'm yet to see Arteta's Arsenal provide me with the evidence that they can cross the line.
What kind of evidence do you need for that, though?
I would need Arsenal to go to the likes of Tottenham and City and collect 3 points. That shows me that you want this league. You lose to City, or Tottenham, drop points to Chelsea or even Wolves. Just forget about
But
it.
don't you think a draw against City, a draw against Tottenham, a draw against Man United could be enough to see you through?
No. Because I don't see Liverpool dropping that much points.
Liverpool have hella injuries.
Oh my
But
god! I
they've
see Liverpool
they've
dropping more points than
been
Arsenal.
having hella injuries and they've only lost twice and they've got 3 draws. So it's just like, as much as we can say, yeah, we're hopeful that, but they haven't been. They've been without Trent. They've been without Salah. They've been without Jota, Nunez, whoever, Konate, you name it. They've gone through their but they're still top. And at the end of the day, we don't play Liverpool again.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a thing where we can take points off them. Obviously, there is that game at Anfield between City and Liverpool. And then Arsenal have the game at the Etihad between Arsenal and City. And if it's a thing where between the 3 of us, we don't drop any more points around those games, then it will be decided there. And I don't know right now, even as far as this team has come, if we have the mentality to say that we need to go to the Etihad to get 3 points and win the league, based on what happened last season.
That's fair. Based off evidence from last season, that's what you're basing it off. I feel like evidence from this season suggests that you can go to and get a result at the Etihad, because it's not obviously no disrespect to City right now, with the way that they are playing as it stands. I don't think it's that hard of a task to go to the Etihad and come away with at least a point if you are Arsenal. Because I'm not being funny, watching you guys play, and I hate to say this, but you play really well. You play really good football. I don't see you going to the Etihad and not going toe-to-toe with these people. I can't see it. and
you got the momentum as well.
you've got the momentum going.
And
I
the
feel like
defensive record is better.
yeah, and you're in a
Keep
sweet spot
smirking,
in
man.
second.
No,
You're in such a
defensively,
sweet-
Arsenal are better than City this
They
season.
are. They're in such a
but then they
sweet
got
spot
that
right
ginger
now.
ninja. Oh, that guy gives me nightmares, man.
Who? Kevin De Bruyne.
The
He's in his
shadow.
record against my team. Oh my god! See,
Yeah,
even
he
the
is
game,
nuts.
the game in which we
He
beat
always
them
has a
this
shot from us
season,
from the edge of the box.
he wasn't even there. Like I don't know. At the end of the day, we have a chance, yes, but mentally, I just need to see that running where we are, and I'll make a better judgment. But we just have to take it one game at a time and try and keep pace.
Either way, I want Liverpool to win the league this season anyway.
Man City or Liverpool, I don't really care who.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd rather it be two team race. If it has to be three, it's just sorry.
Or I
Yeah.
hope it goes
The
to,
resignation would be there in the chat. So
or it
blue
goes,
moon, or you never walk alone.
or it goes to the last game of the season and Arsenal lose it. That would be
Do you know what?
Hey, when they draw
chef's
screaming.
kiss. Yeah. Chef's kiss.
I
last
don't
game
know if
of
I
the
can run the
season's
risk.
at
I
home,
think it's.
though.
I don't think I can run the risk.
I
It's too
don't
stressful.
think, yeah.
I don't
Like,
think- I
because
don't want that
Arsenal's last game of the season is at home.
No, but
Don't
imagine
risk that.
imagine they go 1-0 up, right? And they think they're gonna win it. Like Man City.
Well, like
Like,
United.
Wait, Sharon have to exit the chat, man.
Oi! I think that would be some people's 13th reason. I can't lie.
Yeah. That
That
would
would
be
be
hilarious, but I'd rather
nuts.
not take that risk. Personally, I don't want to take
Yeah.
that risk.
Let them go 1 or even 2-0
No,
up.
but I can't lie to you though. One thing I will say about the Emirates, yeah, a game of that magnitude, the fans will get
The
players
fans will
over
get the,
line.
yeah. 100%.
No, but I'm saying say City are drawing and then you go 2-0 up, like, or Liverpool are drawing where you need and they need to win and you
So
both
basically, Liverpool will
Yeah.
see a higher on goal difference.
yeah, or something like that.
Or like you
Listen,
go
'cause it wouldn't
into
even matter if
level
you
one
won or not.
points.
No, I just think
Sorry, that's not the script that I would write. Sorry.
my heart will be like,
If it goes to the wire, can we come and watch it?
what?
I would actually just watch it. Like, that would be
No, but
amazing.
if it's the final day, we have to do something.
Oh, we gotta do something.
Yeah, if
We
it's the
gotta do
final
I will
day.
not be
Something.
there.
Wait, Sharon would be throwing fists at somebody.
Someone's gonna get cussed out.
Oi.
We need Liverpool to drop points, and then maybe I'll start to believe. But right now, I'm not there.
Okay. Bukayo Saka looks to be back on form. I feel like we've already spoken about Saka enough today, but even Kai Havertz as well got the goal. Something to smile about, I guess.
I love Kai. I don't know why people don't like him. Like, honestly, do you know what it is with him? He's just having growing pains. You know, when he was at Chelsea, he was 6'2". Now he's 6'4", and you know it's starting to work. Because for me, despite the goals, like lack of goals and assists, he still has more goals than Jesus. And Arsenal fans don't get onto Jesus, so I don't
Where's
see why.
Jesus?
Probably injured somewhere. I don't see why Kai Havertz gets all the slack. Personally, he isn't the LCM that every Arsenal fan is hoping that we mould him into.
Bro, we've been trying to tell you.
But he does. What he's doing right now, especially in that Burnley game, everything that we scored went through him. So it's just the perception of where Arsenal fans don't like him because they didn't like what he done at Chelsea and they're not willing to give him a chance.
But
I
is he
will.
not playing as your striker right now?
No, Trossard played false 9 against
Oh,
Burnley.
okay.
He's just floating in and around, but he's
He's a
not
floater.
actually as deep as Odegaard or Rice.
That's what what he excels at doing best. He's not the false 9. He's not the 8. He's not the 10. He just floats around. I used to call him me, Matisse, and Dan. We used to call him the 9.5. Like, he's in and around the box, but he's not in and around the box. Like, it's just so weird what his positioning is with any team that he goes to, and it grinds my gears. Arteta's starting to get the best
Jack
out
of
of
all
him.
trades, master
Yeah,
of none.
he is a jack of all
It's
trades.
just one of those players that you have in the team, but they're just around, innit?
Anyway, enough talking about Kai Havertz, man. That guy broke my heart for real, So let's move on to Tottenham. Yeah, yeah, right, yeah. Only 2 wins in, I think, 5 or 4. Is it 5? Or
It's
4?
1 loss in 5 in 2024.
1 loss in 5.
Yeah, which was yesterday.
Okay, talk us through it.
What, the game?
Yeah. You guys were at home. You got to go to the game as well, courtesy
Yeah.
of Nike.
Yeah.
You got that VIP treatment.
Yeah, I did. That's why I'm tired. But yeah, thank you, Nike, anyways. I'm just happy I didn't have to pay to watch that rubbish.
Oh.
So yeah, so thank you. Thanks, Nike. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know what to say. We were not good. Like, I can't even say we were unlucky or whatever. Wolves were the better team, and it's 4 losses in 5 to Wolves. They are a bogey team.
Oh wow,
So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So you lost against them.
We've lost home and away, and
Yeah.
we lost the last time we played them last season. It's 3 in a row.
Shut
Yeah. And it's not even like it wasn't like we huffed and we puffed. We created chances. They created better chances, but their first goal was João Gomez, who's like 5'1", unmarked on the corner.
Wasn't that have been 5'1"?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't pulling out your height. He's taller than that. But you leave someone unmarked on the corner. Defensive set pieces are becoming an issue. Yep. And then their second goal, it was our corner. We got done on the counter attack. Emerson Royale. I've said enough about him on this podcast.
You said loads about Emerson.
Yeah, and you know, like I think Gary O'Neill's a good manager because he knows what the strength of his team is, and we got done on the counter attack pretty much every single time. And not enough people in our team had good games.
Do you think defensively under Ange is looking like, is there some things he needs to work on to make
I
you
think
guys more
we're
solid?
I think we're open, but I think
It's the high line, isn't it?
I
But
don't
we play a high line.
But their high line doesn't stop.
I think there are many teams in the league that play a high line, press high, want to win the ball high, but we're the only team that have our inverted fullbacks basically playing as number 10s. Both Udogie and Porro were injured, and Ben Davies and Emerson Royale just cannot do those roles.
Yup, they can't.
And we didn't have the recovery pace because Van der Ven was trying to recover for the whole back four. Like he was going from left to right. And we're not as good as in possession because Emerson Royale can't pass. Ben Davies is a good left centre back cover. He shouldn't be playing in a advanced number 10 position. So you know, I think we've just got work to do. He's only been there 6 months. There are elements of the squad that need improving, but that's only going to come with time. Like I don't have head loss. Like it's annoying. Like you lose at home, and when you should play better. But like at the end of the day, like we're 5th. We're in the battle for top 4. Last season we came 8th with Harry Kane.
Do you think you're going to make Champions League?
This is why I keep asking for the English teams to perform in Europe because I think we might need the 5th place. But I think it's going to depend on how far Villa go in Europe, to be honest. And I think if they start dropping points, then we have a chance. I think when we get it right, we're very, very good. But like Maddison had a poor game. If your creator doesn't play well,
What's he been like since he come back from injury?
looking like somebody that hasn't played for 3 months.
I feel like that's Maddison in general, though.
Yeah,
Madison,
like
it takes time for him to get back into games.
Yeah, it's just hard because I think when I look at our form, like obviously Sonny was at the Asian Cup. He was doing extra time after extra time. The guy's tired.
Boy, he's tired.
Bissouma was recovering from malaria at the beginning of the tournament. Then he had the thigh issue. Like he's just come back into the starting lineup. Bentancur, the adrenaline has worn off from 2 long-term injuries now. So it's just like our midfield, I think, in your team, that's where you really need to be the strongest. We just got varying levels of fitness.
What about Oliver Skip?
What about him?
Oliver Skip.
No, but the thing is, like,
Oliver.
we had so many absences. At some point, he was playing as a number 10. I was feeling he's making me feel sick.
That is an abomination.
Like, but that's what we were on. Like the squad is back, but like I just think we look like a team where you could tell that some people hadn't been in training for 2 or 3 months.
Would you say that you maybe miss Eric?
Be fucking for real.
Dyer.
Our centre backs are fit.
Did you not see how Lauren jubilated when Dyer got sold? Lauren jubilated. Did you not see the smile that she was saying? I can't believe it. She said, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I was like, he's just another player that just doesn't fit this system.
Ben
but
Davies
we have
is still there. Like, come on, man. Like,
one person at a time.
I think Davis is more reliable than Dyer.
Yeah,
though.
he is. Like, and Ben Davies as left centre back cover fine, but trying to do a Doja position, it didn't go well. But equally, we had a chance. We had a chance right at the end. Yeah, did you see that header? God. Anyways, let me not get annoyed again. But Yeah, I don't know. Like it is what it is. Like we're a team in transition, and it's not just the men's team that's changed. Like the director of football changed. We have a new chief football officer. We changed the head of recruitment. The people who are running the academy changed. Everything changed in the summer. So like we're gonna have this period of pain until we bring the right players in. So
at the beginning, so if we go back a few of the tapes, you were really confident that you were going to finish on top 4.
If we go back to the tapes, I said that I will still be here when we start dropping points and when the going gets tough, because I believe in Ant and I believe in the future and the development of the team. That's what I said.
My question though is,
God damn, this is question time.
Sorry, Anita. How many of your players still make team of the season?
Oh my goodness.
How many?
Because it was Maddison.
At that point, they were.
It was
I think Van der Ven is still. Van der
the
Ven's been great.
goalkeeper. It was everyone.
I'm not even. Listen, I can't even believe that you've got me out here in 2024 defending the people who occupy the Beyonce Stadium.
No, because the reason why I said
Van der
that,
Ven is
because I said
still there.
we'll revisit it. No, he's not.
No, yeah, but the thing is,
He is.
No, he's
Van
not.
der Ven has been very good since he's been back.
Van der Ven is not making team of the season.
the thing is, Shai.
How many goals have Tottenham conceded?
Hey, don't look at me. I'm just hosting.
How many goals have you conceded?
Sorry, do I look like match of the day?
Can I get this?
Please.
But I don't think Van der Ven makes it anymore. Personally, I feel like Saliba and Gabriel as a partnership has just been. No, don't screw your face up.
We're talking about a team that has conceded 38 goals.
How many of you conceded?
22.
I don't think
We've
Van der
conceded
Ven
least
does.
amount of
It
goals.
doesn't take away nothing from him, though.
My point is, in terms of
How am I doing
team of the season aside, in terms of players who haven't dropped their level, Van der Ven for me is the only one that hasn't dropped their level from how we started the season.
But out of all of
Like Maddison hasn't
out
come
of
back
your
to form
team?
yet. Yeah, out of our
Oh,
team.
okay,
He hasn't dropped his level. He's Van der Ven has still been
And
fantastic.
do you know why Shai is absolutely shameless for even bringing this up?
You can't shame the shameless.
True, I know. I've been there. It's the fact that it was at that moment in time. No one was saying at the end of the season all of these players would be there. Only
But
you were crying
said-
about it.
I
Exactly. It was
said,
after
we'll
the first
see.
few
Yeah, but who
games
was
when
you
we were
beefing
top of the
about
league.
Lauren.
Why would you be
Because it was Tottenham 11. Like every beginning of the
I
season,
remember.
everyone was
it
so
was-
happy.
it was
They were
ju-
applauding
It was
us.
just me
that
that made the
moment.
decision.
At
It was
that
just me
moment.
oneself who put
Okay,
full
and I
denominations.
said if you roll back the tapes, we will revisit it. So
But
I'm
no one was
revisiting it.
beefing you about that.
No. I just wanted to know. So no Tottenham players make team
at
of the
the
season.
time,
At
Van
the
der
time,
Ven made it for sure.
He made it over Saliba as well.
That's at the time.
At the time when
Right
we were top of
now-
the league and we were playing great football. Okay.
What do you want us to apologise?
Like,
Do you want us to say sorry?
No problem.
We're not going to
guys.
apologise.
I just want to know if at the end of the season, let's see how much Tottenham players make this.
But
team
no
of the
one's
season.
beefing you.
Who cares, Shy?
I care.
Please. Why?
Shai's gonna be,
Why is it
I
important to
told
you?
so.
No,
but no one.
it's not
Why
even
is
that.
it? Why is
I
it
told
important to
so.
you?
It was at the time, right? They were not. Van der Ven was not performing better than Saliba. He wasn't then. He's not now. But he still made the team.
disagreed.
Because you guys are all crazy.
If there's several people agreeing on one point and the one person that's not agreeing, isn't that supposed to be the crazy person?
Exactly. And that person that's disagreeing happens to support the club of the player that she wanted to put in there.
Saliba will make team of the season though.
He will.
No one's
disagreeing
with that.
with
So
you.
I was right at the time and I'm right now.
No. At that time, Van der Ven was doing bits, and
He's
for the point,
he's still playing well.
and the point was that was.
Did he not get spun like last
But
week?
the point was,
No.
he's come into the Premier League and he has adapted very well. And as a defender coming into the Prem, it is difficult to adapt. We gave him his props. He came to the Premier League. He's adapted. At that time, we put him ahead of Saliba. If we want to do it again right now, there's more of a conversation. I will put Saliba in there. I'm sure, hopefully, Teema will put Saliba in there.
I would put Saliba in there.
Lauren will put Saliba in
Did
there.
he not get spun against Liverpool?
Lauren will put Saliba in there. So, different time periods, different perspectives, okay? Are you right? Because no one's going to apologise.
I'm good. I just want to see.
Anyway, really quickly, let's have a bit of fun, right? Big game players was the talk of the town this weekend when Rodri came and scored that
I'm
goal.
so sick and tired of that
I'm
guy.
tired of Rodri. I'm fed up. It was against us again when we were at home that Rodri came and scored that goal.
It's like he's got.
What's
a
wrong with
switch when
him?
He's like, it's my time now.
Even
Bro, he was twitching
he's like, let me
the game at the Emirates, he scored the winning. He took his top off.
Like, God Almighty. What did you just call it? We gonna beep that out.
That was once again. That was shy.
That was Shy Carter at Shy.Carter.
That's on
Two
your
Ys.
Instagram.
They'll find you.
And in the Champions League.
And then
His head's so square.
he is a big game
He's
player.
a serious.
Does he rank?
You know they haven't lost a game, isn't it? Like in a year that he's been in the team.
Yeah, he has an undefeated City record.
Yeah, of 365
Fuck me.
plus days.
Jesus Christ. So where does he rank in you guys' big game players? So obviously we get the Drogbas, we get the Henrys. Where does he kind of rank as it stands? Can we put him in the
Nowhere near them.
conversation?
No.
Of course nowhere near them, but can we put him in that conversation?
It's hard to compare eras.
Yeah.
In terms of if we're talking about
Champions
this,
League for them, didn't he?
yeah, if we're talking about this current era,
He's up
he's
there.
up there in terms of big game players in that
but what
play in
about
the Premier League.
De Bruyne, man. I feel like De Bruyne is always.
De Bruyne's not a big game player,
De Bruyne hasn't
unfortunately.
finished the Champions League final yet. Like
He's not.
Let's be but let's be honest.
But the thing is, De Bruyne
Right.
might not be like a top 6 big game player or Champions League big game player, but when you need him the most in the lead up to it,
He
he
scored a
will
few-
be there
Oh,
for you.
100%.
What do you mean? A top six big game player?
Gundogan was a good. Is
What
a
do you
big
mean?
like, was
As
a
in
big
like
game player.
against
Are you talking
Chelsea?
about? Of course he is.
De Bruyne, yeah.
Yeah, no, he is.
Yeah,
a
how many
big-
times he scored against us?
How against that? Oh yeah.
And Arsenal.
I'm thinking back to
course he
Conte
is.
days. Yeah.
The only place where
Just Tottenham,
City
innit?
struggle,
Tottenham.
it was Tottenham, and there's Anfield hoodoo that is over them, and Pep.
But then Tottenham and Anfield, they struggle.
Tottenham are really good at Anfield though. They've got.
We
more
don't
points
have
there.
we don't experience the same Anfield effect that other people do.
Which is weird, but I don't know how.
You're not
I
walking
don't
along.
Anyway, but De Bruyne hasn't finished the Champions League. Rodri has, right? I'll just.
And
put
he's
that
had 2
point out.
attempts. The
And he's
first time he got banged in his face.
Ah.
Second time his hamstring went.
Wait.
He didn't get banged in his face.
He did. He actually did. Was it
Rudiger
Rudiger?
bagged him.
Yeah, it was
Banged
Rudiger.
him.
It's his cheekbone, isn't it?
Rudiger.
And his
As
eye
in,
just started swelling.
If
Yeah.
I was De Bruyne, I would have got up and banged Rudiger back because it was disrespectful.
Yeah, he cried. Didn't he cry?
He cried.
Yeah,
He cried because
Let me
like,
talk.
But that
yeah.
hamstring injury was serious because he
Yeah.
only came back the other day.
yeah. He
Yeah.
had to have the surgery.
Damn, like Reece James probably needs to do. But anyway,
He's already had the surgery.
oh, he already had it.
Yeah.
When's he coming back? People are saying that he'll be back for the end of the season,
Yeah, I think he's due to be back in March.
and he's not coming back in March.
April, end of the season.
Have you even
After
seen the- have you
a
even seen the
surgery, no
pic-
way.
Have you ever seen pictures or videos of him running on grass yet?
Yeah, he actually put a picture the other day of him with his boots.
He needs to relax.
With the boots?
Do you know, like when
or
someone-
with the boots on and him doing the running on the
No,
grass?
as in like the grass and the boots.
He needs to relax. Maybe he was just there to watch them train. He needs to relax. Reece James, please take your time for
He was at Super
recovery.
Bowl the other day.
Good. That's what he should be doing. Relaxing.
I would put Gundogan in that conversation because
Before
that run
Rodri?
of form that he has. No, I don't say ahead, like just in the conversation because that
Like
run of form that
Gundogan
he
last
has.
season, even the game against Villa, he won them the league.
Yeah, like he
Gundogan,
always
big
turns
game
up.
player.
Not last
When
season,
it's-
sorry, season prior to
Season
that.
before.
When it's go time for City, he was always there.
I wonder if he'll be there for Barcelona midweek.
Maybe. But yeah, we put Rodri in these conversations. Let's talk about the era right now. He's definitely up there. Yeah.
Salah,
Salah? Yeah, you can put Salah in there.
except for his shoulder pops against Real Madrid.
But even the Champions League final against Tottenham, he wasn't that good. He just scored the penalty.
But nobody was that good in that game.
That game was dire.
Nobody was that good.
Like, never ever do I want to see an all English Champions League final again.
No, that's not
Actually-
true. Just not one with Tottenham.
Just not with Tottenham.
This wouldn't have happened if we didn't have Harry Kane dragging his ankle behind him. So
Like, I got more
the
of
man scored one
Lucas
hat trick and he's
Moura.
on the bench.
Yeah.
Come
Bruh.
on.
Lucas Moura should have started that game, and I'll live and die by that.
No.
Who else is a big game player? Would you put Rashford in that conversation?
Huh?
Sterling?
He scored against Tottenham. He scored twice against City.
For England, yes.
He's for Chelsea
He's
right
not bad.
now. He's not bad. He can hang.
But why? But with Rashford though, he's bailed United out a lot of times.
Yeah, but we're saying big, like, are we saying big games
Do you remember
in
when he
relation
tapped
to their
Mbappe on the
team?
head?
Boy, that game.
Okay, so
Do you know that meme will live forever? That meme will live forever. Man patting Mbappe's head. Nah, that will live
Do
forever.
you know what
man.
I think is a really good big game player, even though he won't get the goals, but the performances that he put in. Bernardo Silva in a big game will always
Yeah,
be
for
there.
sure.
that game,
Do you know
I
what's-
think it
we're
was,
just
was
naming
it Man
City
City
players,
Liverpool
aren't
when he
we?
ran like 15 kilometers or
Oh,
whatever it was.
when he was
and
playing fullback.
pressed like one of the best individual performances I've ever
Trent?
seen of a City player.
Trent is a big game player.
Somewhat.
I will never ever forget the Champions League Barcelona. The corner that he took, that has high IQ to be able to execute that corner.
Origi was a big game player at one point. Didn't he score like in that game in the Champions League final?
Origi,
also
Liverpool
won,
fans will tell you he's a big game player.
He won the derby for them, and I think that was
Yeah,
the point.
Everton.
That
Boy.
Yeah.
He is a
He
big
was
game
not
player.
Origi.
Origi can hang,
He
man.
can hang, man.
Who else? Who else is a big in this generation?
Are we talking just Prem or?
All over.
Vinicius?
Oh, Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially
Oh,
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
You
Sorry.
need.
I know-
if you
I know
need someone to bail
PTSD,
you
I'm
out.
sorry.
Yeah, because you won't be. Sometimes he doesn't do too much in La Liga, but his
When he
UCL
hears that Champions League anthem, it's
Yeah.
like,
Boy, something
It's
clicks
go
in his
time.
head.
Nah.
When he
what
played-
he done to Chelsea was
Not even just
nasty.
Chelsea, Man City. What he did against Man City was disgusting too. Like Rodrigo, big game player.
I'll put
Modric as well. Modric.
for the,
Oh, for-
Benzema
Oh.
for the season where he kept getting him out of
I
jail.
thought you were gonna say Mudryk.
No, Modric.
oh, Luka Modric.
I thought you said Modric.
Do you know I keep saying I keep getting them mixed up in my.
Yeah.
Do you know
Even
who
my
else
heart
I think is a
sank
big
for a
game
second.
player, even though he doesn't get the GA? Kingsley Coman.
Yeah.
Because even the World Cup final,
Yeah.
he
Yeah, that's
changed
true.
that game for
Yeah,
France.
yeah,
It's true.
If Dembele was on that
it's
pitch, Argentina
true.
win that game in
Yeah.
regulation
Yeah.
time.
That is so
But-
true.
That's true.
Everyone only talks about Mbappe in that final, but
Coman
you're right.
was the game changer.
You are so right.
Mbappe's on the move.
I don't think anyone cares at this
I'm
point.
tired.
over it.
We're over it.
Please.
Until he's holding up that shirt, man.
Yeah.
I don't
But the thing
believe
is, I've
he's
just
leaving.
lost interest. Like, how many times are you gonna try and leave the same club?
It's like Griezmann with
I'm over
the
it,
decision.
man.
Remember when he had that video? The whole
That's another big game player, actually.
Griezmann.
Yeah,
Antoine
Griezmann.
Griezmann.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Antoine. Huh?
What?
Why did you make your face?
No, I didn't make a face.
What
What the hell?
Yeah, you did.
Oh God. Oh.
And
Something else is
lastly,
speaking to her.
Lautaro Martinez.
But how is it he's such a big game player at club level, but for Argentina he does?
Because
I just feel like it hasn't. I feel like it hasn't. In the World Cup, it didn't translate very well, but in Copa America, he was very good. Even though he didn't get the goals and assists,
Di
the
Maria
role
as
that he
well.
played. Di Maria is a massive big game player,
Yeah.
absolutely. Champions League. Oh my God, that guy. Yeah,
If we
definitely.
go a bit further back, Gareth Bale, no one can chat to me about
Yeah,
that.
his
100%.
Big gameplay.
his final
Big.
collection, man.
If we're going that
Jesus.
far back, then Neymar and Hazard also get mentions
Hazard.
for Chelsea in the league.
Okay. In
And
the
the
league,
Europa
yeah.
League final.
And Europa League.
Okay. Okay.
Kante.
Kante. I was about to say Kante.
Kante.
He doesn't get
steps it
score the
the
goals.
fuck up. But some people don't put him in their top 10 midfielders. That's crazy.
He was in
Anyway,
my top 10.
He
I
was
wasn't
in their
talking about.
top
You're
five.
talking about Ella.
Oh. Oh yeah, that lady.
That lady.
Lady.
You know she's gonna listen to this.
That lady.
Sorry.
Ella, apologies if you are offended. Anyway, that is the end of the show, guys. If you have any more big game players that we may have forgotten, please do drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments on the YouTube. Drop it in the comments on Instagram, or just DM us to let us know that we missed somebody out. But for this week, it's been a lot to talk about. I think we've covered everything that we possibly could. If you missed anything out, again, the comments are there for you. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms at GoldDiggersUK on Twitter, at GoldDiggersUK_ on Instagram, at GoldDiggersUK on TikTok. Make sure you follow us all individually as well. And yeah, we hope you have a blessed week, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Actually, we might not see you next week because we might be at the Carabao Cup final. Are you going, teams?
Wow. I don't know if I want to talk about my whereabouts.
See you next week, guys.
Don't be surprised if I ask what a bag is.